Hi, I'm Irene with girltalksfish, and I work for Aquarium Co-Op. And so a lot of people ask me like, oh, what is it like to work with Cory and Jimmy, and what's Robert like? And in reality, I am a remote worker in Colorado, so I have actually met very, very few of my coworkers. But I found out that Cory and Zenzo were going to Aquashella, Orlando, and so I thought, that might be a good opportunity to not only help out, but get to know my team members a little better. So I flew my entire family out to Florida, and unfortunately, I booked a really, really late flight. So by the time we actually got to the hotel and I put the kids down to bed and got everything unpacked, it was like midnight. And then I had insomnia because I was like all wired and like super excited and nervous. So yeah, that's kind of the foundation for my day in Aquashella. Next day, Saturday morning, I meet Cory and Zenzo for breakfast, and then we head down to the brand new Aquarium Co-Op booth, which is much larger. It's like lit up by LED lights. It's really cool. We were next to Extreme, so got to meet Andy and Kita, and then we just started stacking mounds and mounds of free t-shirts to give away. Wow. Giant pile of shirts. Look at the new booth, guys. And we got Extreme. And then that's when all the madness happened. Now, in my past career as an engineering marketing person, I've definitely worked huge trade shows before, but that was the engineering industry. In the aquarium hobby, you know, Cory's kind of like a mini celebrity, so there was just huge lines of people waiting to meet him. I mean, basically we're the busiest booth in the whole show, I believe, and it was just non-stop trying to make sure we weren't blocking traffic, also handing out the free t-shirts. Like, I don't know how many times I would be calling out to people like, hey, do you want a free t-shirt? What size can I get you? Just not a second to even take a breath. Zenzo, you didn't even show up on camera.
I don't, it's so dark.
And then because Zenzo and I are kind of YouTubers in our own right, we actually had several people stop by and want our pictures and wanted to thank us for the videos that we've made. So that was really cool. I would say the funniest comment I kept getting over and over again would be people saying, wow, I had no idea you were so tall. Spoilers alert, I am a tall woman. There you go. And then right before 1 p.m., Cory had his talk on the main stage, only it wasn't a talk, it was a game show, which was really cool. And my job through all that was to basically hold a giant pile of prizes and run around the room passing the prizes to the people who want them. So really fun, definitely got my workout in. Thank goodness the Aquarium Co-Op shirts are black because I was just sweating everywhere. While Cory was wrapping up the end of the presentation with some Q&A, I actually headed back to the booth to restock all the t-shirts for the second half of the day, and then Cory and Zenzo went ahead and ate lunch first, so by the time I got to eat, it was probably around 2:45 or 3 p.m. The restaurant was absolutely packed, and it took me 45 minutes to basically get my salad and pay for it, but I think it was a much needed break because I was starting to lose my voice by then, just having to speak loudly so that I could be heard by people who were wanting to get a shirt or to come see Cory. My voice is starting to go a little. Thankfully, the line got shorter and shorter by the end of the day, and by that point, I was not like physically tired per se, even though I had been on my feet all day long, but the insomnia was really starting to catch up to me, and I was super sleepy. And really, I feel like the Saturday show should have ended around 5:30 p.m. because it was starting to get pretty dead. So the three of us, like Cory, Zenzo, and me, ended up kind of scattering and actually went to go explore Aquashella for the first time that day. I didn't film everything, just some of my favorite booths that really caught my attention. Both MB Betta Aquatic and Badfish Florida had amazing betta fish selection, but I ended up not getting one because my family and I were going to Disney World the next day, and I just didn't want the situation where I had this betta fish and I'd have to be in the hotel for a few days and not be able to take it home to a nice, comfortable aquarium, heated aquarium right away. So because of that, I ended up just getting a betta fish pin, which I can put on my laptop bag, as well as a clown loach plushie, which I love because I just don't know if I'll ever be able to keep clown loaches without, you know, having the space to have an enormous tank. Whoa!
Oh yeah.
They're so tiny! And personally bred by, introduce yourself again. Yeah! This is the famous Ben.
Red-footed tortoise, and his name's Michelangelo.
Isn't that it is? It's funny because I originally went to Aquashella because I wanted to help out the team and get to know my coworkers a little better, but then I ended up meeting all these amazing people and like seeing these really cool fish and animals, and it just got me so excited in the hobby. I feel like the past couple of years I've been stuck at home with my same 3 tanks, and so I got a little bored of fish keeping. But now I'm super, you know, fired up. I want to go traveling more. I want to see more fish rooms and cool stores and even hopefully more conventions so I can meet people like you so we can both inspire each other in the hobby. Let me know down in the comments which fish conventions you plan on attending this year, and yeah, hopefully I'll start making some plans and see what can work my schedule. Take time to enjoy your aquariums, and I'll see you in the next video.